Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a gauntlet of pain and judgment. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And anyone who I didn't get around to kidnapping yet can volunteer as an audience member and play along. It's just as deadly. Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. Okay now, first question. Regina Spektor performs the theme song for which TV series? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger-cutting game. I used to call this one Knifey Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's real cut and dry. Get it? Remember, the donation of your finger is tax deductible. And here's where everybody's at, because, you know, we don't rank people enough in society. Here's another one. Spoiler alert! In Peter and the Wolf, who gets eaten by the wolf? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to see your artistic side. Now, no pressure, but you will die if you screw this up. Socialism. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. Seriously, pick the one you just don't like. Go with your team, the votes are in. It's time to punish the artist. And now you're dead. See? Real consequences down here. But keep playing and I promise you can still win. Never underestimate a ghost, son. Another peek at the scores. Alright, next question. It's your duty as a citizen to be well informed about big issues. How much of the world's hazelnut supply is used to make Nutella? And the correct answer is... this one. The rest of you. Let's go someplace fun. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine. But the person with the shortest word will be punished. Start poking those letters with your fingers. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. It'll all be over soon. Okay, let's take a short break. Now, I don't want to make this awkward, but I've been dabbling in making my own candles, and, you know, if you want to purchase some, then... I made it awkward. Okay, forget it. Forget I said anything. I've got more questions for you. Without cheating by singing Broadway lyrics, how many minutes are in a year? Who said this one? One of you is still alive. I have a surprise for you. It's math time. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the other players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than you, it will be painful. Let's do this. Yay, math! Remember to show your work. I don't know what that means, but it's fun to say. Get a few more questions in you, egghead. Good for you. I'd give you a gold star, but you just get blood all over it. Let's try this again. Which root beer contains caffeine? Who said this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. How about this? I believe the point of trivia is to find tiny little facts that nobody should ever f***ing know. Speaking of which, talk show host Johnny Carson's first three wives all shared what first initial? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone again, you all need to be taught a lesson. Nothing brings out the best in people like a big pile of cash. Here's how this is going. Takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. A little teamwork might help you get through this. Decisions, decisions. Why aren't you making any? And now, the moment of truth. You sold out your friends for money. I'm so proud of you. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Hercules' labors. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. Decisions. The Babysitter's Club novels. Anytime today, kiddo. Can you stay out of the shadows? Harvard grads. Time is almost up. Comes the next question. Animals on the endangered species list in 2016. Decisions. We're gonna catch you. Big ooze. Anytime today, kiddo. A bunch of smart people, huh? Mortal Kombat characters. So exciting! Weirdo Yagerman songs. Time is almost up. I hate it when everyone gets it right. Here's another one. Candy bars with nougat. Decisions. Uh-oh, we're doing this again. I'll keep doing it until someone stops me. First question. What part of your eye has your eye color? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Very good. Let's try another one. Sarah Blakely became a billionaire by founding what company? And the correct answer is this one. Which leaves only you. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I don't really clean these things, so if you come down with monsters... Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. This is gonna hurt. I've seen people drink cinnamon shots before, but poison? That's a first. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers, though. It's mostly about the killing. Alright, next question. And now for a question about a place far more depressing than my lair. Where did the restaurant chain Hooters first open? Who said this one? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Isn't it about time for some fighting? You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Make me proud out there. I bet you feel dumb for defending when no one even cared enough to attack you. And if you don't feel dumb now, this should help. You can see the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. I could, really use the traffic. I should utilize social media better. But I don't know how. My Twitter account has like 8 followers. Half of them have eggs as avatars. Social media is tough. How do people do it? I've tried Hootsuite. You guys use Hootsuite? God, that doesn't work. Anyway, check out my website. That would be great. What? Down to 1 player at this point in the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Let's try another one. Which foul-mouthed comedian hosted the kids show Thomas and Friends? Who said this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Next question. What was the name of Jason's loving mother in the Friday the 13th movies? Who picked this? Too easy. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Diet Coke ingredients. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. me the right answers. A space for every right answer. Classified as bears. Anytime today, kiddo. The ghosts are catching up. Egyptian gods. Should be. Star Wars planets and moons. Houses in Game of Thrones. Get it. You did well. Here's another one. Carnivorous dinosaurs. Just a few more steps. Marsupials. UN members.
Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food? Like chips and dip? Just take it out of petty cash.
I already did, but there was only enough for one, so I got dip.
You got dip without chips. What do we put in the dip?
You said finger food. Fingers?
Yep, I guess that's about our best option at this point.
Attention all agents, the winner of the 4 days, 4 nights, all-inclusive vacation to the area.
Hey, want to see your government in action? Of course not. But the great thing about the petabytes of info we've collected on each and every one of you, we can use that data to play a game. Come on, you don't even have to catch a ball or nothing. Let's play Espionage! Here we go! Okay, who's first? I'm going to search for... What percentage of people attended their high school senior prom? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. Okay, we have a guess. 69%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Just one person says lower. And the correct answer is 63%. The surveillance after prom is always, very uncomfortable. Who said lower? Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of male public restroom urinators suffer from stage fright? %. Okay, higher or lower? Everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 37%. There's a good cure for this problem. It's called 3 cups of coffee. Wow, everyone was wrong. Next up. All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people most often use toilet paper to blow their noses? %. All right, what do you think? It's unanimous again. Okay, right answer is 35%. Solidly mediocre. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have had planned staycations? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Everyone says higher except for one of you. And Surveil says 58%. I'm not sure we can count the people who never leave their home, but let's not quibble. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Hi, Def!
Onward to round two, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit. First up. I don't know. How about... What percentage of people have put together mixtapes or other song mixes specifically for romantic interests? Got it. 60%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing.
Hi, Def!
Unanimously higher. And the correct answer is 61%. Wow, 1% off. That's worth a lot of points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people usually have friends cut or style their hair? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Hi, Def!
It's unanimous again. And Surveil says 16%. And don't think we can't tell. You got it right. Well done. You get points. As for you, well done. Double points for saying much lower. Next up. Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have never, ever used swear words in front of their parents? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Hi, Def!
Just one person says lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 15%! Cowards. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Who's next?
Hi, Def!
Typey, typey. What percentage of people have physically touched millionaires? %. Everyone else, higher or lower? Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 51%! Your guess wasn't within 30% of the correct answer, so you don't get any points. Who got it right? Nice job, I've got some points for you. It's time for the final round. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. What pasta variety or shape do people most like to eat? Let's see what people think. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Ready, go! All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers? Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
Hi, Def.
My, seeing this game played like you did really warms my cockles. Did you know 76% of people don't even know what cockles are?
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm here to keep it light while everyone reveals their horrible secrets. Couple quick words before we jump into the game, and it is skippable because I'm not a monster. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you have a candle near your toilet. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. And everyone voted for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you showered today. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you have children. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone suspects the faker has been found. And not a moment too soon. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as video services you pay for, like Netflix, Hulu, etc. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Don't be afraid to talk or argue. It'll make you stronger. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as bottles of wine are in your house. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. In case you didn't know, you get points for voting for the faker even if no one else does. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as rolls of toilet paper your house goes through in a typical week. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as what time you got up today. Vote for the faker now. Too bad. You couldn't get it together for that last vote. category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as social media apps you have on your phone. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as pizza slices you've had this week. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. This was the task. Hold up the number of fingers that represent the hour you wake up each morning. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. You're almost out of time to get your answers in. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A name you'd give your next pet. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. Something you'd rather be doing right now. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. One last chance to catch the faker. Here are your third and final set of text answers. Something you have flushed down a toilet, but probably shouldn't have. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it.
This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty. I hope that's okay. I want each of you to give 110%. I got a lot of money on this. Here's round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your response or quips will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Time to share. Number 1 on the list, the dumbest use of science would be to clone a blank. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next prompt. A good punishment for an unruly child is to simply look him in the eye and tell him, like. Vote now. Next on the list, the real reason the giant at the top of the beanstalk was trying to kill Jack. Vote on your devices. Moving on, assign your Roomba may be sentient. It's voting time. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Round 2 is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round 1. Okay, moment of truth. First one. The hardest part about having 5 secret families. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next, a good name for a fictional town in Australia. Put in your votes. Your next prompt is a rejected name for nipples. Get to voting. Moving on. You know you're staying at a dirty hotel when they offer free continental blank. Okay, vote. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. Moment of truth. It's round 3, and you've got 2 medals to award, a gold and a silver. Make your picks. All right, let's see where those medals went. Show me the silver. And gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hi. Before we start, let's just take a second to enjoy the warmth of each other's company. Okay, that's enough. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's take a look. First up, what you will bequeath to your enemy upon your death. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next in the hopper, a car that would never sell is the Honda blank. Ready, set, vote! Up next, elections would be a whole lot better if instead of debates, we made the candidates blank. Time to vote. Next up, the hardest class you can take at Clown College. Vote away. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. time for the big reveal. Prompt number 1 is a good joke to say while you're tied up in a basement. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Coming up next, if this player ran for office, this would be their campaign song. And vote. Next in line, a food truck you might see in Texas, blank on a stick. Okay, vote. And next, don't reply to a restaurant job listing that reads, must love blank. Ready, set, vote. Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Follow these word lash instructions. All right, we're ready. Let's give out some medals. Let's see who earned those medals. Bring out the silver. And finally, gold. Now we transform those medals into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Huh?